Hello and welcome to the Connect and Collaborate with Video Conferencing. In this course, you're going to learn all about video conferencing and how you can use it in your classroom to collaborate with others. So what is distance learning? We're going to take a little bit of time to just go over some distance learning activities that we have done throughout the district and share a little bit of details of how they function, especially if we use them at the high school level. So to get started, this is what our distance learning equipment looks like. We actually have a newer model, so ours looks a little bit differently, but our cart still looks the same. Every single campus has at least one unit, and you can use it throughout the district to connect with others, or you can, in some cases, connect with professionals or connect with campuses or schools outside of our district or even outside of our state. We also have a bridge that allows us to connect up to 19 campuses at the same time. So if you want to collaborate with several campuses, we can make that happen as well. The best part is it is at no cost to collaborate with other campuses. So how do you learn about different activities going on with distance learning? Simple. We advertise in many locations. Usually our librarians receive an email and is forwarded on to you. We also post in our Tech Tuesday or Tuesday Tech News, our Fort Bend ISD website. You can follow us on Twitter at Digital FBISD, or you can learn from your digital learning specialist. So how can you use distance learning? As you can see here, there's a big list of ideas given, and these are for elementary and secondary. We have already used distance learning on different occasions to collaborate, to do our Algebra Bowl, the Poetry Slam, to meet with other campuses. So it's been a lot of fun and been a great opportunity for teachers to collaborate with each other and to expose our students to other activities going on throughout the district and beyond. Collaborative projects are wonderful because students get to interact with other campuses and schools. So it is great to have the opportunity to share your ideas with teachers and as well as watch the students interact with each other and work on different projects. At the elementary level, we have a few different video conferences that we do on a regular basis. I'm not going to spend time on those since you were unable to participate at the high school level, but I want to let you be aware of what we got going on. So we have the Monster Match. We also do the Snowman at Night. This year we participated in Read Across the Globe, and so this is a worldwide effort to promote reading, and what we do is we connect you with other classrooms and take the time to read to each other or do activities together related to reading. Our academic challenges allow students to be creative and innovative and share their strengths. Algebra 1 Quiz Bowl, we participated for the first time this school year, 2015-2016. And what we do is get together all the campuses that are interested and create teams of 5 to 10 students. Questions are given to the students. Each question has a different level of difficulty, and as you can see from here, for example, the first question, they get 30 seconds, but they only get 1 point, whereas the third question that they receive will be 60 seconds and 3 points. 5 students participate on each round. You can use the same students for all 3 rounds or have a group of students change per round. Another activity that we do at the secondary level is the Poetry Slam. The Poetry Slam takes place in the fall and spring. In fact, we have one coming very soon that we will probably participate in. This is open to students who are interested in writing their own poetry, and there are certain guidelines that they need to follow. If you're interested, please let me know and I'll get you in touch with who you need to speak with to participate with your students. In the spring, we have a big event for the Poetry Slam where students can come in and be recognized for their poems. Something that's somewhat new to our district in the last couple of years is our Robotics Competition. This is a great event for all grade levels, and we have a lot of fun having the students create their own robotics challenge. This is offered to all levels, and we also have a lot of campuses that have robotic clubs. So this would work well if you are a teacher that has an interest in robots and working with students as a club. So how do you sign up, or how do you get more involved with video conferencing, or how do you learn more about it? There's a couple of different places that you can go. One is CILC. This is a website that has a database of video conferences, and it also has a database of teachers who are interested in collaborating with other campuses or other teachers. They give specifics such as grade levels, the subjects or the objectives that they want to cover, and you can connect with those people. That is a wonderful resource to use and to try to find others you want to collaborate with. You might want to check around with your colleagues, collaborate with them, get some ideas from them, set up a video conference with another campus. If you would have an idea but you're not sure how to implement it, check with your digital learning specialist. They probably have contacts and can help you out in that area. Using educational blogs and networking sites are also a great way to open up some avenues with video conferencing, and also gives you ideas of how you can use video conferencing in your classroom. You can email or call businesses in your state to see if they offer video conferencing opportunities, and you can also check out our website on our digital learning department's webpage. Some of our favorites include the National Baseball Hall of Fame, CILC, Collaboration Around the Planet, NASA, and Connect to Texas. All of these are wonderful, and they have many activities that are free, but they also have paid programs as well. So how do you schedule an event? Simple. Go to the Fort Bend homepage, Departments and Services, Digital Learning Department, and then you'll see Distance Education on the left-hand side. Note here where it says Register with an Event, you'll want to make sure you select the right choice. If you're registering with an outside company such as Connect to Texas or NASA, you want to click on that link. If you're registering for an FBISD event such as Poetry Slam or the Algebra Quiz Bowl, then you'll click on the second link. If you want to collaborate with another teacher in the district, you'll click on the third option, and then if you're doing any TETN events, you'll want to register there. Tips for successful video conferencing. If you have not connected with this person or this company, you want to make sure to do a test call prior to the event. You'll need to have a sign to identify your site, preset on your remote, seat students appropriately, rehearse questions in advance, and have students practice appropriate video conferencing behaviors. If you need help with setting up the equipment, you can also request a digital learning specialist to be there to support you. If provided, do the pre-conference activities or create activities so that students will have background knowledge of information that will be covered and be able to comment effectively. Work with placement of microphone and speakers in advance, and mute microphone when your class is not commenting or asking questions. This helps to avoid feedback that makes the video conference hard to hear, or you'll hear the echoing sound. For assistance with video conferencing, like I said before, go ahead and you can put in a case, or you can contact your digital learning specialist directly. Now that you've completed the video, I want to show you how to do your activity. The first thing that you're going to do is go to www.padlet.com/stacybtx/VC. You can find this link in the S'more for this activity. Once you get to this portion of Padlet, you'll see the directions are written. But I want to go ahead and walk through the steps of how this is going to look. So if I want to add something to the Padlet, I simply double-click on the screen and it will give me an option to type. You want to make sure that you put your name in first so we know who wrote it. And then here in the box right below it is where you're going to type your response. If you would like, feel free to use some of the other options we have here. For example, there's a microphone and a video. So if you want to add an attachment audio or a video of yourself, feel free to do so. Please make sure that you follow the directions completely. This includes sharing 2 ways you could use distance learning in your classroom, share benefits to using distance learning versus your current resources, and then comment on 2 other responses. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to contact me and I will be happy to help. If for whatever reason you decide you do not want to keep your response, when you mouse over, you'll see there's a trash can that will delete it. If you want to make changes to your response, you'll go to the pencil. If you want to move your post, you simply click on it and drag it to a location of your choice, because I left it as a free form, which makes it a little easier for you. When you get ready to respond to someone else's post, simply double click, type your name. I'm going to use a different name, and then you want to make sure you lead with the person's name that you're responding to and then whatever text you want to say. That helps them know that it is directed towards them.